Toss time of KCC T20 Challengers League into its third edition. We're joined here with both the captains, Tally Rangers taking on CochinHurricanes here. To oversee the toss, we have our match official, Mr. Ridwan Parkar, with us. It is Arun from CochinHurricanes to spin the coin and Atif from Tally Rangers to call. And the news from the toss is Tally Rangers winning it and deciding to have a bat first. Rangers this evening as we have a look at the offside making the connection on the very first delivery. That's off a take a shot just out of reach of Srijit, and that will race away to the boundary rope. Of the thickish outside edge, and that will race away to the boundary ropes. No slip fielder though, and that's going to be running away to the boundary rope. The fielder not giving up on the. That's a good strike. There is a fielder in the deep. He might not be able to cut that off, and that's going to be another boundary. That's another good strike. One bounce and into the ropes there. Third boundary of the over. Just a single for the batsman there. That's swung away. That might land over the boundary ropes. In fact, waiting for the umpire's signal there. That's been guided away again. The chase is on. Srijit giving it a chase. He might not be able to stop that, and that's going to be another boundary. That's another fuller delivery has been played in the cover region. Another good strike from Ajit Kumara. The ball will reach the boundary ropes. The fielder giving it a. That's a good strike from Hassan Arif. That's cleaned him up. That is a good delivery from Dambar. He did drop the batsman who walks in at number 3. Will be facing Dambar. And straight away he gets into the act and gets it over the cover region. A couple of bounces and away it goes for the batting team to try and extract maximum runs. And that's a brilliant delivery from Srijit right in the block hole. That's worked away nicely. The field, the keeper, in fact, giving it a chase, looking to stop that before it reaches the boundary ropes. In fact, that's been played away very nicely. That's going to be another boundary for the captain here. He's looking. And that's played in the air. That has cleared the infield. One bounce and away it goes for another boundary. That's played uppishly. Is that going to be a chance here? The fielder trying to get around that and through him, and that's going to be another maximum. This is not really wicket taking opportunity coming in and going for CochinHurricanes as they miss out on another catch. Dot ball there for Srijit. That's played uppishly, and this could be falling away from the fieldsman. He does try and get his hand to it. Not. That's another good strike, and that's going to be a boundary to finish off the over. That's played over the infield, and that's going to race away to the boundary. Slightest. He goes for that aerial strike. Has it gone into the hands of the fielder? Yes, it is. Well, Atif Mazhar on strike. Final delivery from Munir is over number 2 coming in. And that's played in the air as well. The bowler has called himself for the catch, and he will take that. And that's going to be another wicket for Munir. That's a good strike from Irfan, but he sends it the distance, and that's going to be a max. Irfan, but he looks to go big as he found the gap there, and that's a perfect placement from him to find. He goes big again. Has he got the connection? Yes, he has, and that's going to sail out of the ground for Cyril starting off well here, tempting the batsman to have a go at him, and that's beautifully bowled. Sajid Mahmood dancing down the track. Cyril to the new batsman. Farhan Mir on strike. And straight away Farhan Mir gets the better of the bowler and strikes him over for a striking batsman. He's taking the challenge on here, and that's advancing down the track. Farhan Mir goes through the offside. We'll find. Advances down the track, and the keeper does brilliantly to do the rest. Munir strikes again. Ridwan Parkar. He goes for the big powerful strike here. The ball is in the air. The two fielders coming under that, and that will be held on. Surijit though strikes it powerfully, Azmat Ali, and that's going to go the distance. Such a clean striker of the ball, and he gets one in. Saptain goes through the offside. That's a very good strike from him. Quality shot that from the quality batsman, and that's going to race away. That's a good strike from Azmat, and that's gone the distance. Powerful strike to send Amber sailing out of the park. Beautiful six that. There he goes again, and that's going to be 3 in a row from Azmat's bat. What a hit that was, beautifully done under pressure here. Terrific striking that from Azmat. He goes again for the big one. This time it's going to be a boundary, turning out to be a very chance, and that would hit the stumps directly. In fact, the batsman will end up picking up. That's going to be a run out. Azmat not the quickest of the runners between the wickets. 4 deliveries remain. 2 singles of the first 2 deliveries from Cyril. Saptain advances down the track, and he goes big. That's a clean strike from him, and that's going to be a maximum. Tally Rangers moves on to 194. They've done well to get there. As the maximum comes in from Saptain, and that follows up with a boundary. Good batting there. The edge picked up a single to get to the other end. And he goes bang, a mighty hit from him, and he started walking off already without watching the ball sail out of the park. With that 6, 200 runs come upon the board. Tally Rangers. That struck him on the pad, on the full, asking the question. That's a good strike from Arun Raj, a fuller delivery, and he goes over the cover region for a maximum. That's gone for another powerful strike through the offside, and this is going to be a boundary. That's uppishly played. This could be a chance. The fielder coming under that, and will hold on to that. That's a Rahil to number. That's cleaned up. What a beautiful delivery that was from this pace sensation from Tally Rangers. Dambar plays that uppishly, and no Atif Mazhar in the offside. Just getting enough off bat on it to go. He goes through the offside again. That's a clean strike from him, and that's gone the distance. That's a terrible. This time swings at it. Rahil Khan not quite able to get his hand to the ball of that thickish shape. That's worked away nicely. Connects that on the full. That was sprayed on for Kareem as he faces Nadeem into his final delivery. That's played away on the offside. He finds the gap this time. Slash. That's a good strike all along the ground. No chance for the fielder to get his hand to the ball there. That was beautifully played to begin the proceedings in that over. This time he's played that a long way in the air. Might go the distance, and that's a 6 from Kareem's bat. With that, the over as well. Atif bowling to Arun as the over number 8. In fact, the over number 9 starts off. That's a terrific strike from Arun Raj to find the gap on the offside of the first delivery here as well. He's gone on the onside, and that's going to be another boundary for Arun. That's a poor delivery from. That's connected on the full. The fielder doesn't stop that. That is sloppy work in the field. That should have been stopped. Continue into his over number 2, bowling to Arun. And he strokes that through the gap on the offside, and that will race away to the boundary ropes. Arun Kareem back on strike facing Kashif. That's beautifully done. Excellent piece of work there from Siptain Raza. He's been rewarded for some good slip in place to the new batsman Johar. Facing his first delivery. Strikes him on the pad on the full, and that's going to be a wicket. No doubt about that. Sharif with the double strike, pushing them on the back foot here again. That's a good strike in the gap. 1 bounce, 2 bounces, and away to the boundary row. To get his foot to the ball and stop that possible boundary. That is absolute brilliantly done. Siptain Raza again effect. There you go. Brilliant stumping being affected. Coming in. Kashif 4 deliveries without a run. This time plays it uppishly and has got that away for a boundary. Looks like, yes, it is a boundary. That's a beautiful delivery, striking him on the pad, and that's going to be a wicket here. Atif Mazhar strike. 7 runs off the over. Thomas facing Ajit. That's a good strike from him. Has it gone the distance yet? It has. Goes straight and goes. Works it away straight to the fieldsman in the fine leg region. In fact, that's cleaned him up. Looked like that came off. And that's cleaned him up. Good delivery in the line of the stumps by Azmat. Here comes Azmat with his final delivery to finish off his over. Off the edge, and that will race away to the boundary ropes. With that, the score for. It's been hit away nicely on the onside. He finds the gap as well, Thomas. That's cleaned him up. That's a well-directed Yorker there from Azmat. And with that, thank you for joining in for the Man of the Match presentation. CochinHurricanes taking on Tally Rangers. A comprehensive victory there, winning this match by 45 runs. And to give away the Man of the Match award, we have our match official, Mr. Imran Haji, with us. Standout performance coming in from a talented all-rounder from Tally Rangers. Azmat Ali, first up, getting a quick fire, 32 runs, and then coming in to bowl to pick up 2 wickets, wins him the Man of the Match award. Azmat Ali to come up and collect the Man of the Match award from our match official, Mr. Imran Haji. A good all-round performance there from Azmat to win the Man of the Match award. That's it from Man of the Match presentation. Thank you and good night from all of us in Kuwait.